Everything you've heard so far is correct. Literally.
So
I listened to the whole thing while I was cleaning. So I was in my.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know any of the track names, but what?
That's fine. He needs to.
Oh, I think the stream's back up.
Guys, we're back on Twitch. That's what Sarah said too.
Yeah.
Hold on. There we
check.
Yeah, it seems like it's going again.
Wow.
That's too bad. That's too bad.
Well, we're back. We back, baby. Gramsci's on Twitch. We're all here. Hello, welcome back.
We did it. We're back.
Back, folks. Sorry for the technical difficulties there.
Hey, man, no problem. That's what this is our first stream. To go 3 hours without the technical difficulty was kind of impressive.
Yeah.
Maybe we can upgrade the account, but people have to keep that album on loop.
Yeah, man.
Stream artifacts so we can do this again.
Hashtag stream artifacts now, man.
We can upgrade to the platform
hey.
that gives us more than 3 hours of airtime.
Someday
Tony's hot take, his turtle hot take was too hot and shut down the stream.
So
it's like it's like when Instagram was censoring posts, Twitch was like, oh shit, he put Raph first.
I missed that bit. How dare you, Tony?
Hey, you can't handle the truth.
You can't handle good.
What's the coolest weapon? What's the coolest weapon? It's the size.
It's definitely the size are cool. It's an untraditional weapon that really I don't know. It's pretty sweet. You weren't what?
Sorry, nothing.
Oh, okay. It is, however, 11 o'clock in the evening. We'll be wrapping this thing up soon. However, that means we need another top of the hour Bitcoin update.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars, and let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars.
Amazing. Now, Bitcoin is worth $60,000, $689.18. I said that wrong, but who cares? It's dropped down a little bit, but it was still up. It's still up from where it was when Raw bought. So don't worry, Raw. You're still making money.
Okay. Just a little bit. Maybe
That's it.
5K.
That's it for Bitcoin. I also want to say that this is your last chance. If you wanted to hop on the stream and say anything, this is the information here. This is basically your last chance to do it. We're probably in our last half an hour here, unfortunately. But remember to copy this down. Meeting ID on Zoom, 831-5810-3206, passcode artifacts. We'd love to hear from you. Hop on. And hopefully you're wearing a little sexy little Among Us ditty too, stranger. And yeah, we'll have a great time.
Making this a fetish stream.
That's how you get clicks, man. That's going to be our thumbnail. It's either that or me with this hot tub. Graham, you're back.
I am back.
Now,
can you hear me?
I can't. Oh my God.
You've
routed it.
Just a little bit more.
This is
crank up the volume of the mic. Just like, I want to hear it right in my ear.
Check.
The kink stream.
Check. How's that?
Yeah, there we go. Now this is it. This is
there
a
we
good
go.
shit.
This is the late night vibes on NPR.
So Graham, are you you routed this up? Are you down to give a little ASMR live performance, a little whisper set?
You guys hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do something quietly.
Maybe. This is good. Okay. Are you now? Jacob just came out and said Memories was his favorite track on the album. Would you be down to do Memories?
Or at least as much as you can.
I guess, yeah.
Or a different one if you feel more inclined.
I was thinking a down tempo version of Artifacts.
Okay, let's do that one.
Let's do that one. I'm just gonna spotlight you here for everybody.
Welcome to the band.
Finding artifacts and watches while his paperbacks at home. Photos from forgotten nights, from days and mornings I just can't let go. Feel the passing time bend down my spine despite my gritted teeth. Standing in the mirror, I still cannot get a clear view of me. I hear a voice in my ears. This is not who I knew. Did you change? Is it true? Wipe off the dust and let the rest shine through. I wanna get to know you. There's an uptown block that I can't walk, 'cause that's where this all turned to rust. And promises we made that this whole city was supposed to be for us. And there's a decade of my past that didn't last, but somehow I don't cry. There's faces in my history, are pieces in the mystery of who am I. I hear a voice in my ears. This is not who I knew. Did you change? Is it true? Wipe off the dust and let the rust shine through. Could I get to know you? I still see the others wave as I'm driving away back on 2nd Street, where all of us would always meet, but we're not standing there today. This is not who I knew. Did you change? Is it true? Wipe off the dust and let the rust shine through. I wanna get to know you.
Wow. Amazing. Lighter is out for wow.
Dude.
That is very pretty.
Thank you.
Thank you, Graham. Now, with that said, we have one more person to bring in. He's sitting in the waiting room. So, Tony, Jacob, is there anything you'd like to say? Anything you want to ask us before we move on to our last guest of the night?
I've got a question.
Yeah, hit me.
Are any of the songs on the album recorded using my guitar, Sandy?
Ooh.
So,
Ooh, that
here's
is a
the
good
thing,
question.
Jacob. No.
Well, it depends
I
on
did-
if the answer results in royalties.
No,
Because
that's
we're
not how
trying to
that
get
works.
eight. We're trying to get 8 cents tonight.
That's not how that
And if
works.
we have to give you one, it's really going to set us back.
It will,
You know, I'll send the check back to you if you need it.
Thank you. Thank you.
I did think about it, but I didn't. They had guitars at the studio, but it was in my head.
Yeah, I think the majority of what we use is either our own stuff or the guys at the studio had this. What was it? Was it a telly with P90s in it?
Yeah, I think it was the telly. It was like a yellow telly with like P90s, and it had like there was like kind of custom that he'd like rewired, and it was just great. And I recorded 3 of the tracks on the album on that guitar.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Jacob, are you the Sam in Dear Sam?
No.
The chat wants to know.
What's that? Oh, I don't know.
Well, I mean, Sandy, is Jacob the Sam?
Not the same.
Could be. Yeah. Could
I
be.
think I
Could be.
specifically said that Sam was not a man earlier, but okay.
Oh, we got to keep track. It's really hard. You really ran us through a loop with your size.
I
Now
really
with the
have.
Sam thing, it's really difficult. You're
like
you're hard
this.
to pin down.
I like the air of mystery that my life is able to create around the band. So
Cool.
It-
Okay.
It's true.
Well,
It's
on-
true. There's
there.
just so many options for who Sam is. For all we know, Sam could be all of us. You know, we are all
Sam is the people.
Yeah.
I think here's my theory on Sam. I think Sam isn't a name. I think it's the first three letters in the word same. Dear same. So like it could be about like, you know, consumerism, you know, making us all the same. And having to fit into okay, Jacob, Tony.
See.
Oh, quick question.
I'm gonna
Oh,
toss
yeah, yeah.
one more out.
Sure.
I'm gonna toss one more out. Sam is also a surface-to-air missile.
Oh shit. That's kind of dark. We already knew
Or-
what song was about American patriotism, Sam, and now Dear Sam is about missile systems.
it might have been the same song.
We are.
Well,
we are
damn, that makes sense. That does
Rage
make
Against
sense.
the machine unintentionally.
Okay, Tony, you had something you wanted to bring up.
Okay, love the album.
Thank
Feel
you.
like it might have been missing one tiny thing. Is there harpsichord in the band's future?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes, 100%.
100%. There will be a.
I mean, we're
saving that-
trying-
we're
like-
saving that for the live shows too, maybe, you know.
We're entering. I said this before, but I think the band is about to enter our Pet Sounds era. Sandy and Graham have lots of ideas for lots of instruments to be involved in. I think we're gonna have to whittle it back, but hopefully harpsichord will stand out.
Fingers
If they had
crossed.
used harpsichord, they would have baroque all of the streaming records.
Woo! Let's give him a big winner.
Well done.
That's off to you, good sir.
Okay, well, Tony, Jacob, thank you for coming on today. I will talk to you soon. Thank you for doing your duty and joining this stream. Hashtag stream artifacts now, brothers.
Jeez.
You're gonna have to kick me out. I don't know how to do this.
Oh, okay.
He
Well,
doesn't know what he's
All
doing.
right, bye, bro. See ya.
Remove.
very nice. Now, that was a beautiful performance,
you
Graham.
Make sure to uncheck report to Zoom right when you removed him.
Yeah, I said don't report. It's okay.
Okay. Good.
We're trying to get Jacob shadow banned from Zoom.
We could.
Our next guest, who we're gonna close off the evening with, oh well, maybe we'll let him go and then we'll say our goodbyes. But
Yeah.
this next guest, now dare I say it, needs no introduction. He is a singer-songwriter in his own right, and he's here to criticize the album.
What?
Garrett Lajoie.
Sorry. What?
Oh, I should play some music. Hold on.
You should play Antisocial Circle.
Yo!
It's the music.
Oh, hello.
It's Garrett.
Look who it is. It's Garrett.
Oh, my lighting is awful.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is. You got to bring it up to par. There we go. Okay.
why don't I turn myself?
Sorry.
Very nice. Oh my God. Just casually says, I got to turn myself and reveals a woman
Oh,
next to him.
sorry.
Oh,
Well, I have a roommate.
True rock and roll, right there.
They were roommates?
We were just roommates the whole time. Roommates,
Wow.
yes.
Well, welcome to the stream, Garrett. Thanks for joining.
As your biggest fan, I just wanted to say congrats on the release, and
Oh,
you owe me the single hard copy that I'm sure you'll press right from your MacBook, right?
You are correct. You are
All right.
correct.
Vinyl slot.
I
for MacBook
offered-
too.
I did tell Garrett that I'm going to give him a special artifacts present when I see him next, and I can't reveal what it is. I'm sorry, chat, but he will be receiving something special. Garrett, do you have any hot takes on the album? Any favorite tracks? Any thoughts? Now that you have just, a fellow singer-songwriter yourself and 4 musical geniuses, I guess, right over here, like let's talk shop.
I have very few hot takes. The 7-7-4 section or 7-12, whatever it was sick. That I was
16,
running.
19.
I was running and I was like, yeah, bobbing my head, and then you dropped a beat and I just about fell. Honestly, it was pretty sweet. Yeah,
I'm so
no, I
glad
was very very impressed. I didn't actually know you played the drums, Dan.
What? I played the drums on the single.
You played the drums.
Oh,
do you
yeah.
play?
I played the. Sorry, thank you. I played the drums. Oh my god, I almost missed that. Yeah. I played the drums.
How do you play the drums at your apartment? This is an actual question I have.
Okay,
You
well,
think-
I guess the
sorry,
actual
you're-
answer is that, as we revealed tonight, I do play it through a keyboard, and
Right,
so that is how I play it in the apartment. I plug my keyboard into an amplifier, turn it up all the way to 10, and then play my drums that way.
He actually
Loud
he
as you
doesn't-
can. All through the night.
He actually doesn't like come to band practice. He just Zoom calls in, and we have to amplify him.
I just send them beats, and it's just drum beats. I just send them; they're just MIDI files, and I send them off to the band. I say, Sandy, can you do something with this? And it's really cool that like this is the first time I've chatted with Sandy and Raw about the album since I sent them those beats like I don't know, like a year ago, since the pandemic started. I said, sounds like you guys are probably gonna do a project. Here's some beats. And now here we are. It's pretty exciting. I get like whatever royalties, so it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, and then you get your cut of the 8 cents. That's great.
And here's the thing, Garrett. There's only 5 to 6 of us in the band. So 5 to 6 of us, that means that I might get just over a cent. I'm not trying to be greedy, but just over a cent, that sounds like a pretty sweet deal.
That's pretty exciting. Well, if you want to do any commissions, I'm available for a remix album. You might get up to 12 cents, 16 cents.
Those are big words, but I'm always down. I'll send you some new beats. Hold on, let me work on something right now. Cat, boom, boom, cat, boom, boom. I'm gonna have to work on this. I'm gonna workshop
That's
it.
just
but-
that's just wake me up when September ends.
Shit. You can't go wrong with a classic.
Also, I would like to announce, because we had the error earlier, we have our first copyright claim on the YouTube video. We were copyright.
Wait, what
claims.
happened? Because Star Wars?
Fantastic.
No, it wasn't Star Wars. I don't
It was
know what
probably
it is.
Walk the Dinosaur.
It wasn't. It was something called Father Colby's Preaching.
What?
Don't know what it is.
Okay, sure.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing we're recording this on Zoom. Then this like 200 gigabyte file.
Is it?
Well, it's okay because they'll just monetize it. So I guess that's important to point out. I hope everybody's looping artifacts at low volume because all of our YouTube money just got taken away from us. So whatever 1 to 2 cents we were going to make there, it's gone. It's gone. So
Sam Raphael at 200,000 streams. It said without
Yeah,
my
boy.
consent, but okay.
yep.
get it up to
200K streams.
200,000.
Yeah, we'll reveal.
Actually, I
Garrett-
did want to ask you guys
Oh,
real
yeah.
quick
Yeah,
if-
yeah.
about your recording process. So did you guys actually get a chance to sit down together and listen to your final product in the same room, or what was that like for you guys?
We have
had
not.
to
we've never
go-
listened to it together as a group. The
No.
I've yet to listen to it.
basically the way that it all sort of worked with the pandemic, we did a lot of virtual back and forths with us and the
Studio.
guys in the studio, and honestly that was really tough, to try to communicate back and forth, to not be able to bounce things off immediately. That was, I think, probably one of the hardest things about that whole process. The last mix, we actually, a few of us went into the studio, and I think
Yeah,
Sandy
Rob.
called in.
I called it.
Yeah, and we found that was the best way to get that up to speed. But no, we haven't heard it all together as a band. So when I think the pandemic lifts and we're able to actually get together, I think that's probably the first 33 or so minutes will be taken to just kind of take it all in together.
We
Yeah.
have a standing invite from the studio to come in once we're allowed, all of us, and just listen to it on their speakers and just like sit and drink.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
good producer. Who's your producer? Let's give a shout out.
Canadian Mitch McCloy and Stefan Tomala at Canadian Daydream in Kitchener. Friggin' amazing dudes.
Mhm.
Great to work with. Super nice.
Top notch.
Sounded great.
fellas.
Sounded really great.
Thank you, Garrett. Now, Garrett, I have a couple questions I have to ask you. Okay. The first question is, Garrett, will you rank these turtles?
This is what we're getting copyrighted.
Cowabunga! You know the game. You know the rules. Don't
Oh, I've
you
been
dare
here
mention
today.
Rocksteady and Bebop, but rank those turtles.
All right. My number one is probably Tom Holland. And then my number two would be Toby Maguire.
What? No.
And then right at the bottom is Andrew Garfield.
No. This is. I think this is how. No. What? No.
Is that not?
I'm
Is
in
that not it?
favor of these rankings.
Oh, and then whoever does the voice of Miles in Into the Spider-Verse is at the bottom.
Oh, that's really rude.
Well, the stream is almost over, and while that was a good bit, and we are pro bit here on this podcast, it is time for me to give my turtle rankings. Who's ready? Hooyah.
Play the song again so we can get copyrighted.
No, here we go. Okay. Number one has to be, and I know you're going to come at me for this in the chat, everybody. Number one is Leo. Leo.
Oh shit.
Now, here's the thing. Leo, people say he's a bland character, but I like Leo. I think he has the glue that holds the team together, and I think it offers interesting stories. Number two, Donatello. My man, I love those big glasses in the live action movie. By that animated, Michael Bay one. I like purple. I like technology. I think it's cool that he can hack. A turtle who can hack and kick ass. Now that's a cool turtle. Number three, Mikey. And that's right, number four has to be Raph, because nobody cares about Raph. Sorry, Tony, he's annoying. He's a little too hot-headed. It's like every plot device in the Turtles universe can't be him getting mad about something and going off on his own. I'm over it. So that's my turtle ranking. But let's expand our view a little bit, okay? Now I'm doing this off the cuff, but I think this will stand. Leo, Donatello, Michelangelo, Casey Jones, Raphael, April O'Neil. No, shit, I missed Masters. Oh, shit.
You missed Splinter.
Fuck.
How dare you?
I missed Splinter and Shredder.
What's wrong?
Okay, let's start again. Splinter, Leo, Donatello, Casey Jones, Raphael, Shredder, April O'Neil, then maybe Tatsu, Karai, and then I will never mention Rocksteady and Bebop.
Thank you.
What
Dan.
are we saying here? What are we saying? Booze. We got babies, booze, decent ranking. Raph deserves better. Raph is king. Justice for Raph. You guys don't know what you're talking about. I watched these damn movies. Raph is annoying. Okay. Now that was turtle rankings, but Garrett, my boy.
Are there more questions?
My boy, can you name this dinosaur?
I'm so glad I'm not wearing headphones. That was terrifying.
It is very much so.
Oh my god.
Garrett, name this dinosaur.
That's the biggest thing I've heard all night. Has anyone said pterodactyl yet? That was my first guess.
Nobody said pterodactyl. That's a fair guess.
I feel like I have good odds with pterodactyl. The world's largest pterodactyl is my guess.
Okay, the world's largest pterodactyl, and that is wrong. That is a Pachycephalosaurus. A Pachycephalosaurus. There's a lot of syllables in that one. But Garrett, I will give you one redemption round. You can either pick between, let's say, okay, there's 4 options left. Give me a number between 1 and 4. This will determine the dinosaur you choose.
All right, let's go with 3.
Actually, okay, well, we're going to go with 3 for you, but there's 4 people on this call besides me, so we're just going to go down the line. And whoever wins it wins a special piece of Artifacts merch. They win a sticker. Okay, Garrett, name this dinosaur. Okay, now that was intense. I don't want to hear that again.
Knock, knock, you about to get shell shocked.
Fuck, can I say saber-toothed tiger?
Now, that is not a dinosaur or a marine reptile, but
How
you
about-
can answer it.
The rare scaled reptilian saber-toothed tiger is my answer.
That was a Euoplocephalus. A Euoplocephalus. So I'm sorry, Garrett. You are not in the running to win this round. Sandy, you are up next, number 1 to 3. Sandy? 2.
Sorry, my internet's weird too.
That's okay. Number 2, Sandy, this is your dinosaur coming in hot. That sounds very similar to another one we heard tonight, but this is a different one.
I'm gonna say that's a good question. I'm honestly gonna go
King
with
Kong, solid answer from the chat.
So, yeah, good get. That's Raph. Yeah, maybe.
I'm gonna go back to Brontosaurus. No, I don't think Brontosaurus. Let's just do a Tyrannosaurus Rex. We haven't done that yet. I know it's not, but
We haven't got a T-Rex yet. That is a good guess, but you are unfortunately wrong. That's a Gigantoraptor. A Gigantoraptor, my friend. Raw. 1 or 2, baby.
1.
1. This is your dinosaur. I like that one.
I don't know.
Can you guess the dinosaur?
Lambeosaurus.
You were the one person who did go to Britannica or whatever, Encyclopedia Britannica, to find dinosaurs. So you are at the
Lambeosaurus.
most advantageous position.
Lambeosaurus.
A Landiosaurus. Okay.
Lambeosaurus. It's obviously
Lambeosaurus. Well, Raw, you are incorrect. It is called a Corythosaurus.
I was close with a saurus.
You were close. I will say you're in the lead because you got the closest. Okay. Now, Graham, this is the last dinosaur of the night, and this one
Uh-oh.
is for you, my boy. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Is that the start of the next Kanye album?
Yeah, exactly. We're about to drop the beat now.
I think it's a not a long neck.
Okay.
It's like a mid-size, full diaphragmed dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a lot of support through its growlings.
Okay. Okay. I like what you're saying.
I think I'm gonna go with the it's not like a if why am I blanking on his name? Danny DeVito was a dinosaur. It's not quite that contained, but it's
Okay.
also not John Mulaney either.
Now, Graham, I'm gonna need a name because you could be right and take home this whole game.
I know it's true. I'm gonna go with the
Common dinosaurs that have not been picked yet, have been said but not been right. Pterodactyl, T-Rex, I think are two. Those are two that come to the top of my head.
yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's one of them.
That's fair.
I don't think it's a T-Rex because I think a T-Rex would be like, well, I thought a T-Rex was supposed to sound like a chicken.
A trumpet,
So I'm
even.
gonna not pick chicken.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the Apatosaurus.
Apatosaurus. Okay, Graham. Is
Yeah.
that what you're locking in?
Yeah, that's what I'm locking in.
Okay. Well, Graham, you are. Oh shit, that's the wrong one. You're wrong. It's the Rheodosaurus.
Could you imagine though?
Anyway, that's been dinosaur questions for the night. That exhausts our collection of dinosaur sounds. Very sad to see them go. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we want to hit on tonight. Now, Graham, let's see. Garrett, is there anything else you want to say before we just bring it to the boys and wrap this thing up?
I want to say a big congrats to all the boys in ARC, as I call them.
Thank you, man.
And,
Thank you.
Are you guys dropping anything to come? Is there any new content? Any
Well,
got any hints
yeah.
for us?
Well, we are working on our spiritual sequel to Pimp a Butterfly, which will be our
Yes.
next album release. But before that, Sandy, do you want to give the big news?
we got a grant to make a virtual release concert. So once we're all allowed, we're gonna get together and play a fake release album show, and you'll be able to sort of watch that and premiere along, and like you'll be in the room with us, except you won't be because it's unsafe.
Not yet. Get your vaccines and then you can see us. But
Everybody
before
get
then,
vaxxed.
get away.
Far
Yeah.
away.
Get vaxxed.
Because he's almost vaxxed.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's something that's coming up. Hopefully in the next few months, we'll be working towards that. And, we have to get it done by August. So
Yeah. Fuck.
it's going to happen. So thank you, Garrett, for joining us. Garrett, do you have anything to plug? Do you have any music you want to share?
God, I wish I came prepared. No,
Late.
but
No, I'm just
thank you for having me, and go stream #stream artifacts.
That's right. #stream artifacts now. Keep it looping on low, babies. Garrett, thank you for joining us, my friend.
Later.
Later.
Gary, thank you.
Now, before we close out the stream for tonight, I did want to give Graham a little time. So I gave everybody buckets of time over the course of the live stream, but Graham's time was eroded because of just how many fun faces we had to feature. So Graham, I want to give you the opportunity to talk Christian rock. Let's go.
I gotta get out of here.
Yeah,
And I'm begging you, I'm begging you to be my escape.
Let me give you a little inside information about God. God likes to watch. He's a prankster. Think about it.
Very nice. Very nice.
yeah. So
I did my own little mix in there with Al
I was-
Pacino.
I was wondering.
Yeah.
I figured for what time I've got here, I would chat about kind of some of my musical inspirations over the years, and
love
I
it.
think I entitled this this segment musical inspiration / why everything I write sounds like a Switchfoot song.
It's pretty good.
And I think realistically, like, I grew up pretty heavy into like Christian rock, and Switchfoot, Reliant K, Hawk Nelson, Stellar Cart, Toby Mac, like,
Oh yeah.
right. And there's been a lot of inspiration for some of their sounds, and if you listen kind of really close to some of the stuff on the record, you'll hear some of that inspiration. One of my favorite albums of all time is Reliant K's Forget Not Slow Down album. That kind of style with piano interludes, songs that flow between each other, intro songs, outro songs, that kind of stuff has really stuck with me ever since I first heard that album. And Switchfoot is probably one of my favorite rock bands of all time, oddly enough. I've seen them, I don't know, I can't even count how many times, and they always pull off a killer show. And one of the things that really inspires me about them is some of the time signature stuff they do, especially on like the Old Gravity album. Songs like 30-Second Hands or Circles both have these like 5 or 7 kind of structures to it, and I've kind of found myself going back to these albums time and time again, for no other reason than it's just it fits with me. So I figured we could chat a little bit about that. And yeah, that's
I
pretty much
like-
what I can say.
I mean, I'm with you, man. I love me some Reliant K. I love me some Switchfoot. Gone by Toby Mac. We were just talking about that the other day. Now that hits. That's in my shower playlist. Listen to it like 100 times over the past 5 days. It's good stuff. I think the one band you failed to mention that probably isn't an influence, but influenced me and how I prefer to live my life is Hawk Nelson. But Switchfoot was on the iPod Classic back in the day. Just honestly talking about looping streams, just looping O Gravity over and over and over again. The album.
Yeah. I distinctly
Absolutely
remember
prolific.
personally, I remember the first time I ever heard Switchfoot. It unfortunately wasn't, actually maybe it was. On the Learning to Breathe album, which I think was their sophomore album, they had a song called I Dare You to Move. And that one,
I dare
when it
you
got
to
re-
move. I
when it got
dare you
remixed
to.
on the Beautiful Letdown album, which I think was their 4th studio album, it actually got like mainstream radio play. And that song, for whatever reason, like it stayed with me, and I was like, wait, this is Switchfoot. And that's kind of really kicked that whole journey. So, and I distinctly remember going to the HMV at the time to buy the old Gravity CD, keeping it in my car absolutely constantly, and yeah, it's such a big influence from that genre. I mean, I remember going to some of these retreats and seeing some of these bands live, like 1,000 Foot Crutch, I think I saw live. Hawk Nelson, I think, played one live. There was a show that had like a double bill Reliant K Switchfoot on it, which was super awesome. And yeah, I think a lot of this. Yeah, I'm just kind of scrolling through the comments here. Yeah, Beautiful Letdown. That whole album, it flows so well. Yeah, Dare You to Move blew up. Yeah, absolutely. Like some of these songs kind of defined my childhood and growing up, and so it's no wonder that some of this tonal qualities and sonic qualities, whatever, have stuck with me and then kind of end up in everything that I've been writing over the past few years. So
I feel like we got an Instagram reel out of this, like I feel like we got to break down the C Rock influences on Artifacts in like like this riff, stealing from this place, or like whatever, this sound, this like, yeah, I feel like that'd be fun.
I won't say specifically where I stole anything from. I think it was,
well, we don't want a lawsuit, but these people got money.
Yeah,
they got Dare You to Move money.
Yeah, exactly. Matt Thiessen and the boys over at Reliant K might end up coming after me here. I think, yeah, Mr. Balzer in the chat there. A lot of these bands are so underrated musically because they get pigeonholed. Absolutely, I think a lot of these bands, like talking just for me, Reliant K and Switchfoot, there's so many musical things that are happening in these records that when you listen to them with decent quality headphones, you listen to them in the full stereo, there's so many different instruments happening, there's so many different tiny little parts that sometimes get lost because people don't take them maybe as seriously as just regular great musicians. So
it comes down to the question is like, why can't you love our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and also love music? Like that's a Venn diagram, and honestly, that Venn diagram should be one giant circle of humanity. Okay, and why are we pulling it apart like mitosis, separating it as far as we can? Music, Jesus, let's let it breathe, baby. Yeah, I dare you to listen to a Christian artist and say that they did a good job.
Dan,
that's what I dare you to move to do.
Qualified person in this band to say that.
To be fair, some Christian music is pretty rough. Damn right, yes. That is true. That is true. I
100%
mean, we
agree.
have like Mr. Balzer. You brought up DC Talk. We got what was DC's Talk's big song? Shit. Anybody remember off the top of their heads?
Yeah, it was Forgot About Dre.
Jesus Freak. There we go. Jesus Freak absolutely slaps. Then you get into Colored People, and I'm looking at this in 2021. Colored People, not a great single. I mean, hearts are in the right place. Trying to make an anthem, but you got the two sides of Christian rock right there. All my DC talk heads out there, you know what I'm saying. The music video for Colored People is wild too, because they're like, it's to be fair, there's members of the band from different backgrounds and races, but they're making this song about, it's okay, like we're all accepting whatever, like be who you are. But the music video is like, I think it's in black and white, and they're like projected images of like dare I say atrocities or like stuff happening in the world. It's very, very wild to look at. I'd check it out after the stream. Check it out. DC Talk.
Speaking of random music videos and from these bands, Switchfoot's Awakening music video, that song off of, I think it's the old Gravity album, that features Tony Hale.
Shut up, really?
Yeah, from Arrested Development and a lot of other things that he's done.
Yeah.
But yeah, it features Tony Hale. It's kind of like a Guitar Hero kind of knockoff kind of vibe to it, and Tony Hale plays one of the characters in it.
That's amazing. I'm gonna have to check that out. Okay, well, on this note, I feel like unless anybody has anything else they want to say, Sandy Rogram, I feel like it's time to wrap it up. We're at 11:38. Bitcoin is at $60,484.91. It's only up $1 or 1.02%, which is still higher than it was at 9 p.m., but lower than every subsequent hour since. So very sorry. Is there anything anybody wants to say?
I'll just
Fine.
hop in and for me, I really thanks everybody like hopping in the chat. Thanks for everybody
Yeah.
who's watching this and has listened to the record. We're really proud of it, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. And that's why really we're doing this, is for us, but also for you guys. So thank you for listening.
Thanks
will mute
everybody for
myself
joining. No, truly, no, that was great. Thanks everybody for joining us. Thank you, Mr. Balzer. Artifacts does slap. Absolutely killer album. You know, hey, today was a Friday night. Next Friday, we might not be here, but keep that loop on low and let's get those streams up and see if we can get 8 cents for a new album. Okay.
Let's go.
That's exciting.
200K Sam reveal at 200K
Oh yeah. 200K
streams.
streams. We get a Sam reveal.
Sam reveal. I will explain why I wrote
In
Sam
detail.
at
We're going to do an
200,000 streams.
entire Twitch.
At
stream
200K
dedicated-
streams, we get the reveal of who Sam is, as
Of who
Sandy
Sam
said.
is.
Well, no, because they're a person, and that's private.
What do you mean? You wrote a song about it. You can
at
dox them.
500K
I'm
streams.
not gonna dox them. I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Anyway, no more talking. No
Million
more
streams,
talking.
we
We're
dox
we're summing this guy up. We appreciate
Hey,
all
does
of
anybody
your.
know why Spotify sometimes says Spotify can't play this right now?
I don't
Is
know.
it because it's streaming
No.
too much?
No.
Oh, maybe
Mine
we're
was on loop
streaming
for,
too
like, an
hard.
hour. No, mine
Guys,
was
are
on
we
loop the
streaming too
entire time.
hard?
We better keep going.
Okay. With all of that to say, we appreciate, we really do appreciate everybody's support with the album. It's been a really fun time. We had a really great time making it over the course of the pandemic, which was a rough year, but I'm glad that we could really put something out there and like actually take all of the feelings that we felt and put it into a project and put it out into the world. We really appreciate your listening, your engagement, and joining us on this stream for a little bit of a party. Guys, this has been fun. I've been having an absolute blast.
Wait, we need a Gatorade count.
So I'm on 3. I'm on 3. I didn't get to 28, but you know, if you've been watching from the beginning, you know it cost me $17. Okay, it cost me $17. I was lying, as if I was going to drink 28 Gatorades in one night. I finished a 5-day-old champagne pretty quickly, but you know, I'm savoring these Gatorades. I got 25 more Gatorades left, and I'm going to savor every last drop. I haven't even touched the blue flavor yet, and that's the best flavor.
That's
So-
the best flavor. That's a good.
That's
flavor.
fair. That's fair. I understand your
Yeah.
choices there. I respect.
Make sure
them
you
a lot.
follow us on Twitch for future live streams. Share us with
Yeah.
your family.
Yeah, if you
friends,
want
and,
every single person we know to do a turtle ranking, follow us on Twitch and you'll hear them.
Yep, you'll hear them. They're not going away. I only got more movies and animated series to watch, so it'll only get more in depth. Okay, well, this has been great. I think on this, you know, let's what should we close out on? Should we close out on something nice?
we can
Like, I don't know,
listen-
should we
you
do,
wanna
like,
listen to one of the songs? We can stream one of the songs.
Do you want to listen to one of the songs? Maybe we can. Okay. Here, let's play. What song do you want to play, Sandy?
What song do we want to play? I feel like we should go out on Memory because that's the last song on the album.
Graham, will you do a whisper version of Memory?
I will not do a whisper version of Memory, but someone else can play it.
Oh, Sandy, will
Yeah,
you play
I'll-
Memory?
Yeah, that's
I
Spotify.
can't play the end, but I can.
Oh
play
my God. Okay. I'll play it. I'll play the track. We've already had our good times, obviously. Okay. Here we go. We're closing out on Memory. Thanks everybody for joining the stream. Here we go.
God bless and good night.
Hello, friend. Hello, friend. Hello, friend. Hello, friend. Hello, friend. Hello. Goodbye. Goodbye. Farewell. Farewell. Goodbye. Goodbye. Farewell. 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 Goodbye. Goodbye. Well, hello there, friend. Well, hello there, friend. Hello, friend. Hi. Hello?
I still miss you under blue skies that turn gray. I still miss you in the mornings when my dreams give away. And though I know it'll be okay, I know it's you that I'll remember when my memory fades away.
Be ready for anything. Let's do it! Whoa! Yeah! All right!
Nothing came as easy as we wanted it to. And everything that I felt easier with you. But after time leads my mind astray, I know it's you that I'll remember when my memory fades away. Getting out of this place won't get you out of my head. But one day I'll see your face, won't miss you in my bed. When the blue skies, they don't turn gray, I know it's you that I'll remember when my memory fades away.
You have chosen wisely. The rest of you all right. This is how I do it. Old school. Not bad for an old rat. I still understand.
Amazing. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. This has been fun. And you know, tonight we're all big winners for being a part of Stream Artifacts Now.
Bam! That's all there is to it, Dustin. That's all there is to it. A winner!
and we'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.